Well, hey there, Sagittarius. I am here to do your calling your inner shaman reading. There is a lot going on in the planets at this time, guys. And I spread this reading out over the course of 2 months. So if you do not see your reading, it was done before the May readings were done for the first 6 signs of the zodiac. So I am on to Sagittarius. I've done Libra and Scorpio. The other 3 will be up in no time. We will be using the Mystical Shaman Oracle as well as the Divine Energy Oracle and messages from your animal spirit guides. Okay, so I do have some tarot waiting in the wings, and I will be reading directly to you from the book. Okay, so now I have pre-shuffled your cards, and we will be using a 4-card reading, and it's called The Hidden Treasures in the Medicine Wheel. Okay, now this we will be using the directions of the winds. All right, north, west, south, and east. In the south, with that which you need to let go of, okay, or needs to be shed. In the west is going to represent a part of you that needs to die. It's an old story that needs to be let go of, so you may find new meaningful story for your life. And the north represents the wisdom that you need to acquire. You have had lessons from the south and the west, and what wisdom is ready to mature within you, we will find out. And the card in the east is going to represent your possible destiny, okay, or that which you will share your treasures and gifts with others. So guys, let's see for Sagittarius, for calling your inner shaman. Now we do have another eclipse coming up, as well as 3 supermoons, and this will all take place around all up into August 16th will be the last supermoon. For Sagittarius, alright guys, let's see. In the south, you have the eagle. In the west, you have the lower world. In the north, you have the mystical shaman. And in the east, you have the council. Like I said, I will be reading directly from the book. So in the south, that represents what you need to let go of. You have the eagle. Okay. Eagle comes from the east, the place of the rising sun, of new beginnings. She soars high in the sky, seeing the smallest detail with clarity without losing track of the bigger picture. The nests in the high mountains. For the eagle, there are no obstacles, only opportunities. She calls you to ascend, to acquire perspective, so you can fly wing to wing with the Great Spirit. Have you become trapped in your daily routine and feel you do not know where to go and what to do next? Have you lost your sense of purpose? Eagle invites you to take a deep breath and spread your wings. When was the last time you opened them? Eagle reminds you that your spirit was born to soar to the heavens, As you contemplate choices, ask yourself, do I want to live in a chicken coop, sheltered from life, counting the regular feedings, or do I want to soar like an eagle? If your answer is the latter, then you must accept Eagle's invitation, embrace the courage that will help you choose freedom. It is time to see through the eyes of Eagle. Let your vision of a whole and of its parts become laser-like and set your priorities straight. What did you come to do in this life? Did you come to climb up the ladder of financial or social success? Did you come to be a better person, to heal your heart, and to realize your essential self? What is your divine mission here on earth? No more excuses. Of course, you do not have enough time, enough money, or enough sleep. Yet the time is now to fly to your chosen purpose. If you postpone it, you are betraying yourself. Look through the eyes of Eagle and consider every obstacle an opportunity. Where you set your intentions is where you'll end up. Free yourself and live your highest destiny. Fly. Now, in the West, in what part of you needs to die? That old story. The lower world holds the hidden treasures of humanity. It is a place of rich and fruitful darkness where we can find the disowned parts of ourselves and the abandoned aspects of our psyches. The lower world is the place of our ancestors, where we discover the gifts and lessons from the past. It is the realm of the collective unconscious. Here we can meet our demons and transform them into pure energy, our source of personal power. It is time to unearth your hidden treasures. Do not make yourself small in order for others to like or accept you. Bring out the gems and precious stones that you have kept inside your heart, hidden even from yourself. It's time to honor your past and recast your life as a heroic quest. As you journey into the lower world, you will be offered all the gifts of your ancestors, their struggles, the way they hurt, the way they lived, and the way they died will become blessings. Are you one of those people who do not like to face the past? Now your past is calling to be acknowledged, to be heard, and to be embraced. The only way to become unstuck is to honor everything that has transpired in your life. Reflect on the lessons learned and move on. If you bear witness to your past and learn its lessons, it will stop haunting you. As you embrace its gifts, you will recover a missing part of your soul. Now, in the north, guys, this represents the wisdom that you need to acquire. You have learned the lessons from the south and west. What wisdom is ready to mature within you? And it is what this main deck, this mystical deck, this main card is on the box, the mystical shaman. This is the symbol of the myth maker and storyteller, who is neither made of nor defined by the story. Instead, he observes it, evolves through it, perceives all aspects of it. In doing so, the mystical shaman represents the ability to dream a new story, a new myth into being. He dances between worlds, wearing the cloak of the world loosely around his shoulders, and sings the world into being. He reminds us to be in the world and travel through it, but not to be defined by it or become too attached to the experience. This is the symbol of true alchemy, for all elements of life have a spiritual aspect and a material one. When we remember this, all manners of miracles and manifestations are possible. When the mystical shaman appears, you're invited to consider the ability to live without attachment. You are called to create the dream you are called to create and dream your life, to act on inspiration and divine impulse without fixating on a known story of success or achievement. Can you impartially observe the stories you tell yourself and others? What if you became a mystery to yourself? Who would you become if you stopped telling the tales that have defined you up until now? You do not have to live in a story that has roots in the past. What if there were no need to explain you to anyone, not even to yourself? The way to your most extraordinary life is to become a blank slate and allow the form of your dreams and desires to show up as it will. This is a sign of manifesting a life beyond your wildest dreams. And in the East, which represents your possible destiny, the way that you will share your treasures and gifts with others, you have a council. The council are the luminous beings who hold the collective wisdom of humanity. They are the ones before whom you will do your life review when you cross into the world of spirit. A life review is when we place our good and our bad deeds on a divine scale and attempt to explain why we did not love or forgive or dare as greatly as we might have. Know that their wisdom is available to you at all times when you live in a state of yes, in an unconditional relationship with life. They remind you of your place around a sacred fire, which has been reserved for you since the beginning of time. You will claim it when you own your inner wisdom. The council has a message for you. Listen with your inner senses. The handwriting is already on the wall. So look about you and you will discern its meaning. Do not wait for further signs. Embark on the journey to love deeply, forgive sincerely, and dare greatly. Take the leap without requiring life to assure you of success. You are never alone. Turn to the council to find the guidance you seek, and listen to the voice that arises spontaneously. Turn a deaf ear to that nagging voice from your ego that tells you that you are not up for the task before you. Create a spiritual feast for the council. Invite them to your altar every time you meditate and pray. Ooh, voices from the ancestors, guys. Oh, and look at the chills they give me. All right, now we're going to be on to the great divine energy oracle. And I will take 3. I hope these messages resonate, guys, and if they do, please give me a thumbs up. We will be on to the second spread. Well, I guess these are 5 for you. Okay. Look forward. Keep your commitments. Bust out of your cocoon. Count your blessings. Become a clear channel. Beautiful message. Let's see what it has to say. So look forward, huh? It is time to accept the past and move on. It serves no purpose to dwell on what has happened before, other than to learn from your previous experiences. The future is bright and beautiful. Waste no time in looking backward. Your divine energy is calling you to release the past and look ahead. You are a magnificent spirit here on earth who's come to learn and express your unlimited divinity. Looking back in regret doesn't serve your soul's growth in any way. No matter what has unfolded or will unfold in your life, you're discovering exactly what you need to learn in your own way and on your own schedule with these experiences. All of them use this power to create anew. You will succeed beyond your wildest expectations. Your divine invitation: acknowledge your mistakes and what you have learned from them. Be grateful for your past experiences and the growth that has come from them. Laugh at your mistakes. In fact, learn to find the humor in everything. Relax and move on. No one ever flunks the school of life. You are further along than you realize. And I have the chills. They gave me the chills again. So keep your commitments. Be mindful of the commitments you make, implied or otherwise, and avoid agreements that you are unable to see through. Keep your promises and honor your word in all situations. Respect yourself and others with what you say and how you say it. Be clear, gentle, and speak with intention and integrity. Your ego may distort your view and lead you away from authentic communication, so beware. Your reputation can either be established or lost at this time. Your divine energy is guiding you to remain in alignment with your highest self and protect your reputation at all costs. Your divine energy is calling you to embody integrity and humility in your communication and in your intentions. Embrace and respect your spiritual responsibilities and be fair in your dealings with others. Your divine invitation: rein in your ego and listen to your spirit. Be calm and available to the deepest guidance from within. You are in a place of great influence, and you will either earn or lose the respect of others, depending on your intentions. My ear just popped. This is for you. And how they are expressed. All is obvious. Keep your promises and fulfill your obligations. Make no excuses. Simply put, be a person others are fully able to trust, and in your guidance. Bust out of your cocoon, darling. Am I channeling someone's way of speaking? Darling, bust out of that cocoon, darling. One phase of your life is ending and a new one is beginning. You are on the verge of exciting new possibilities, even though you may feel highly restricted at this time. You aren't trapped. Like a butterfly struggling to become free of the cocoon, you're simply breaking free of present limitations and releasing your spirit to a greater, more expansive and creative tomorrow. Chills again. Your divine energy is calling you to push past your fears and limitations and have the courage and confidence needed to soar to new heights. You are on the threshold of spreading your spiritual wings and in in brand new directions and embracing your full potential. This is a very exciting time and well worth any discomfort you may be feeling. Be honest and release what no longer resonates with you. Step away from things, situations, and people that do not bring joy and vitality. To reach out for something greater, you must first let go of what is in your hand. You are entering a time of spiritual empowerment, able to fully engage with life on your terms. Who are you today, and what do you want to experience right now? Once you decide, nothing stands in your way. And we have count your blessings, and this is like the second time. Let's see. Everything is starting to fall into place. Open your heart and feel the blessings at hand. Accept your beauty and grace and let your inner self shine through. You're finally accepting the fullness of your divine spirit. Your divine energy is calling you to be a success story in the world. You are moving into direct alignment with your full potential. As unfamiliar as this is, all your hopes and dreams are beginning to manifest on the physical plane. You're starting to live a charmed life, and it's well deserved. Your blessings are abundant and flowing, even if you feel suspicious of all the goodness coming your way. The wealth is the direct result of your past efforts combined with your willingness to acknowledge that the universe, all that the universe has to offer. The divine invitation: expand your capacity to receive goodness and love without resistance. It may take some getting used to, but let yourself fully absorb all the blessings that the Creator has to offer. It's the next step in the natural plan of your soul's growth. Beautiful. Becoming a clear channel. Become a clear channel, darling. Darling, darling. The best way to live a magically empowered life is to become a clear channel for your divine energy to flow. Are you allowing your divine energy to flow through you? Or are you channeling the muck and debris of the world? You can begin to clear your spiritual channel by doing some mental and physical housekeeping. Are you buried in unnecessary stuff? Time to clear it out. Are you confused in any area of your life? Time to ask for help and learn more. Are you avoiding what seems difficult only to allow it to worsen through neglect? Stop procrastinating. Are you absorbing the unhealthy energies of others instead of directing your power to set and serve your own goals? Time to set stronger energetic boundaries. Your divine energy is calling you to recognize and sweep away the mental debris, confusion, physical and psychic clutter, and self-undoing that's preventing you from being your receptive, clear channel for your divine energy you are designed to be. Your divine invitation: take an honest inventory of all that clogs your life, body, mind, and spirit. Have the courage to admit the problem and decide to remove it, one step at a time. Beautiful messages, guys. And we're going to take a look at the tarot. Nope, I'm sorry. We're on to your animal spirit guide messages. So, what animal totems have you been seeing or channeling? Have you been seeing any spirit synchronicities, animal spirit synchronicities? Like, have you seen something twice? You know, it could be over the course of 2 days. I remember my awakening when I couldn't see something like right in front of me. I kept getting the dragonfly. Guys, if you look, I've even had these synchronicities of cockroaches, which if you look on my channel, it says I stepped on a cockroach. The very next morning, I was sitting right here, and I had a vision of a roach. Okay, so I look, I see one. Okay, great. That's my I'm an empath and medium, you know, you name it, I have it. And I get up and I go and squish it. I sit back down, and I had that same vision in my head. Okay, so I look back over at where I smushed it, and I turn and look, and there, I tell you, is another one. But this time he's like in an area of my room that like, you don't, I don't even allow food, or you know what I mean. So there again, it's a synchronicity. You have to look these things up. So you're getting falcon, chameleon, and camel. Okay. So yeah, you have to look. These are, you know, it's like light bulbs going off in your head. Things that you will visibly see, and it will sometimes. Spirit will come startle you, so you will pay attention. Okay, the falcon. And I know I'm not reading the right book here. The falcon. And he is on the cover. And you did have the other one that was on the cover too, which is wild. Okay, so the falcon. And it says, act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without evocation. Okay, so providence is on your side, and the opportunity that has been presented to you is congruent with your soul's purpose. Even if you don't feel fully prepared or have doubts in your ability to manage the complexities that are inherent in tackling this venture, dive in anyway. You'll be pleasantly surprised at the support that will come to you in unexpected ways. All it takes is the willingness on your part to continue on a steady course of wholeheartedly, while at the same time being open to changes in the direction that the winds are blowing. It's important to stay focused on the goal that's ahead of you, while also remaining mindful of the purpose of your mission. Commit to your mission 100% and fulfill that commitment to the best of your ability. This isn't a time for analysis, introspection, or retreat, but a time for action. As you respond to the opportunity that's before you, be willing to adjust your course of action as the need dictates, while at the same time moving steadily towards your goal. You can deal with whatever concerns come up without being distracted by them and without straying from the path you're on. And then we have chameleon. Stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. Even if you believe that you have the right answer for the dilemma at hand, or a better way to handle things at this time, it's best to surrender to the will of spirit and simply allow events to unfold without your direct intervention or guidance. Pay attention to what's happening, but become more of a witness, observer, than an obvious participant. Simply By your presence, you are participating. However, there's no need to subtly or more blatantly push your agenda on those around you. Even when you're physically present, you can contract your energy field or aura to the point where others may not notice you, thus allowing you to be unobstructed and more easily blending with your surroundings. With practice, you can get so good at this, you'll be nearly invisible to others. This isn't a call for you to be passive, but to wait and contain yourself until you know with certainty that it's time to step up and let your presence be known. When it's time to do so, move quickly with focus and certainty. But in the meantime, flow with the situation instead of trying to make something happen. Whatever needs to occur is already in motion anyway, so go with it. And then you have Camel. Trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. Sometimes it feels like you're journeying across a vast, lifeless desert that searches beyond the horizon with no end in sight. Traipsing across the seemingly barren landscape before you, you thirst for comfort and solace during these times can most readily be satisfied by looking into your inner resources. All the experiences you've had in your lifetime, the challenges you've successfully faced, and the wealth of knowledge you've accumulated can be called on to not only cope with any type of adversity that presents itself, but to help you move forward with courage and determination. First, identify where you want to go and then proceed slowly, steadily, and deliberately towards that objective. As you move along, cast away your fears, doubts, and hesitations whenever they arise, letting the four winds lift them up to the sun to be burned away. Ease your mind and heart and know that all is well and that you're protected at all times. Call upon those helping spirits who have assisted you up until this point in your journey. You have what it takes, and you will get through this. So guys, it's about the journey, right? Determination, your willingness to get through it. And don't undermine yourself and what you feel is to be of true nature, the true higher self. The experience is always act in accordance with your higher self, and you will turn out fine or above others every time. Learn from the wisdom and experience of your ancestors, right? And they're ready. Alright guys, let's see. Page of Wands, the Hanged Man. So you've taken that inspiration, that brand new inspiration has left you in a state of, I want to say, undecidedness, stuckness, stagnancy when it comes to your knowing passion, that you know where you want to, you know the passions that you want, but you're unsure of how to get there. You want to take the steps to create the balance in your life needed. You have all the inspiration and the motivation, but you're not seeing what your actions are. They're going to bring you by you not willing to go within and to find your way out of this this hangman mode about what you did, your new inspirations. You're kind of stuck at the moment of, how do I heal this? How do I heal that new inspiration I gave to the situation? My masterful actions have created karmic justice. So something came in by your purposeful actions that has put you in a stagnant mode, because your actions created someone else's or your karmic justice coming to you now. And with everything being done, okay, now you have no choice but to take that new beginning. I see whatever happened, you know, it put a damper on things, and this new beginning came in rather quickly. Some movement. This is a night, so could have been an air sign. Holy smokes. So this change happened kind of overnight. And there's the Wheel of Fortune. Holy moly. So, course of direction changing. Here we go. This came in hot and heavy. It's like yesterday, it didn't happen. You know, things were one way. And this morning, right, the next day, is a completely different attitude, you know, different direction of motivation now. This came in quick. Holy moly. And there is that King of Cups again, drinking all of the liquid. I do feel that this Cancer is soaking all of this up right now, or they are led to drink. They are completely soaking up all of this emotion. I don't want to say they're laughing at you, but all of this is directed towards them, not you. And yeah, all of this may be causing this person to have an alcoholic binge of some sort. They might be going off the deep end with everything that just happened. You know, when a wheel in the sky keeps on turning, you don't know where you'll be tomorrow, for sure. Like I said, everything can change, and I want to say, they're showing me a piece of paper going in the wind, you know, of a windy storm, and it's like, you never know where you're going to be. Ten of Pentacles. Oh, this has everything to do with this person's environment. Oh my goodness. And their love. And they're building their actual, you know, where do they plant their roots now? Oh my goodness. Oh, they better do things for themselves with the Nine of Pentacles. This has left this person in the cold, having to create their structure and create their love. They have to start from, I want to say, you know, they're going to start from square one, being single. So they lost you, they lost the other partner. This does not have a lot to do with you. I think you were the one waiting in the wings. Bottom of the deck. Two of Pentacles. See, this person was juggling two different lives, I think. When that wheel came in, that clarity came out, ooh, woo, of whatever happened, whatever actions y'all took. Y'all may have, you know, started something that you was not able to start, and a third party may have found out about it. But now this person's going to have to build alone. I see that you were undecisive what to do with this person to begin with the action that you two took, left you to juggle. Which way do I go? Which way do I go? Yep, and when somebody found out, the third party found out about your actions, now you have no choice but to make that head over heart decision to go forward with yourself. Okay, destiny came in, right? Maybe causing a lot of drinking when it comes to the exposure about your environment and your love, that you're actually building, and you're by yourself. Wow. Or it's causing you to love yourself more and to build your own environment and your own love and to build yourself up. And I see that's where, this is leaving you no choice but to go forward with love and stability and building for you. This juggling is it stopped. You're learning from it. You're learning not to juggle. Healing. By not accepting what the universe had to offer. Not accepting. Now you have to drink from your own cup. Well, at least you're drinking something. No, I'm just kidding. No. You are not the only energies. Believe you me. You're not the only energies. This is a general reading. A lot of people going through this right now. It's because of the transitions, okay? So let's get a little advice. A little advice from Spirit. I know it's said a lot in your shamanic reading, but let's see if we missed anything. What would you like to tell Sagittarius on the way out? I didn't get you a room card, huh? Let's do that right quick. How can you help Sagittarius go forward? Degaz, translation day, hope, relief, clarity, understanding, progress, destiny, higher consciousness, mutability, which is you. You're a mutable sign. So at least you have the understanding of how to progress forward, is what I'm seeing. And that's what? All for you. Walk away, dear. Take those emotions and heal. Take them out the equation. Go and refill these cups up. Okay? Look, they were all sitting on the shelf anyway. Might as well replenish them. You couldn't before. Okay. Whatever arena you're in, you healing is going to be seen. It will be seen. Like, brightly. Shine bright like a diamond. That's what they're giving me. Shine bright like a diamond. Ooh, 5 of Cups. All of this needs to be healed so the problems of the past can be dismembered, place where they need to be, and you can go on with life and stop juggling. You're free. You need to put all of these anxieties down. Realize who you are. Realize the pure heart that you have. And there is the, look at this, giving loving communication towards honoring yourself, speaking your truth with dignity and respect. Stop holding on to them burdens. Cut through them like a hot coal. Oh my goodness. And that is what I say when I do a cord cutting ceremony. Please, Archangel Michael, cut through this situation like a hot knife through butter. That's what I say. So, what I'm seeing here is you may, that's how Spirit talks to me, you may have to do a cord cutting ceremony to get you out of the stuckness, this hurt, okay? Because the Three of Swords, right, it stabbed your heart. But the burdens that you're holding on to from you using your mouth, the loving communication for yourself that you used, you're holding on to what's no longer necessary. Okay, stop juggling. Stop being wishy-washy about your own self and the way you feel. You're holding on to this too long. You need to cut the cord. All of this is going to be seen. Use it for healing. You may not just help yourself. See, manifest this. You're going to need to release all of this in order to release it and to get what you want. You're going to need to manifest a new beginning in love. You're going to have to use, you can't leave no skills behind. See, you taking your little pentacle and holding it so tight. You need to release the burdens so this does not keep you up at night. Because you're going to need this pentacle here for here to manifest this. This is brand new love coming in. If you don't release what no longer serves you, okay, you're the one that's going to pay. You're the one that's going to be stuck up at night. Oh my goodness. This is going to bring you so much happiness by you working through all of this and releasing it. This is going to bring you the fulfillment. Look at this. That's needed quickly. You might, let me see. Oh, okay, I see it. I see it now. I did see it. Okay. Yep. Alright. My and Spirit's advice. Okay, now this has got to come through you too. I would move with the Chariot. Okay, use your yin and your yang. Cut the cords. Release yourself. That way you both, you little horsies, can get up and tote you somewhere. Okay? Manifest a new start with what Spirit's saying is, if you stop now, you're going to be stagnant. You need to keep going forward. Okay? Release the past. Bring all of your elements together. Manifest a new start with someone. Okay? Use this to feed off of Okay? This is where you're going to feel content, acknowledged, secure in your foundation by quickly putting your love out there. Okay? So, don't clam up. You need to move. You need to put your actions, your motivations, everything that's within you into something new that approached your plate. Some type of brand new love that's coming in, that's making you really, really stinkingly happy. This came in quick, like that relationship left your environment, your energy. Well, not your energy yet. But where you need to place your motivations. Your motivations need to go towards this. And put yourself out there. The movement needs to happen. It needs to happen, but go slowly with it. Okay? So they saying, like, don't go and jump into the Ace of Wands, right? But go slowly towards your Ace of Cups. Let's clarify some of this. We're at 51 minutes. Guys, I know this is going to be a long reading, but it is so worth it. Because everybody's going through transitions right now. Transcending. Leaving the old and obviously old ways of thinking in the past where it needs to be. Okay? Hidden secrets are coming out. Hidden treasures are being revealed. Okay, guys. Clarify the star for me. Healing, feeding. Queen of Wands, you're going to have to be motivated to heal. Okay? Use your self-motivating. They're showing me an antenna. You know what direction to take your life to. I think you have had a jump, spiritual jump at things. Either that, or as soon as Spirit acknowledged it to you, you jumped on the train to heal. Keep doing that to heal. Okay? What I want to clarify. The Magician. Oh my goodness. And this one wanted to come out too. I do believe it happened this way, but either way. The Magician. So manifest. Let's see. And there's the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. So quickly. Look, Eight of Swords. Eight of Cups. Quickly take your emotions out of it. What is this? The Four of Cups. And don't have whatever they're throwing at you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Right? No. No, it's too late for that now. They should have gotten up and did the work. Okay, but they didn't. They were lazy. But you held on to it, so we're going to have to go through this. Four Cups, right? I'm not having what they're dishing. I'm going to make that head over heart decision. The Devil. The Hermit. Oh my goodness. Okay. Making that head over heart decision. Because the Devil is like being like obsessively trapped, bonded. Spirit's asking you to do what's necessary of above all costs to go within and please find a way to heal. Because the Hermit's going in to find his source of light. Okay? The motivations behind it, they're asking you to quickly take your emotions and not have what that person is dishing. Use those mental thoughts, right, that you've acquired to quickly, the devil is bondage, addiction, to trying to heal what was broken. You're asking you to heal yourself, not what you can't change or you being dished. Okay, because it's like putting it on your plate. Why when you're free? Alright, I want to clarify, let's see, the Chariot. Let's clarify the Chariot. The movement. Let's clarify this movement. Okay, only accept, okay, your movement, right? Okay, so moving forward, going slowly towards what you tangible, what you really truly want out of something, materialistic wise. Okay, something you can touch and feel. Go towards that slowly. Okay, something tangible. Only take the fruit that's ripe before you. If it's just growing, so what? Leave it on the tree to ripen. It's not time to be harvested yet. Climb the tree and get the only right, the true ripe fruit. Page of Cups. Because what you were getting was flowing right through your spoon. Right? What was being offered, all the emotions were just leaking out. Because the person was too in and out of your life. How can you put emotions into something? How can you pick the tree that's ripe when all the emotions run free, spill all over the ground, and then they leave you? Oh, well, I'll be back later. Well, I'll plant some seeds later. And that's where the Chariot comes in, the movement. So the movement wasn't progressing. All it was doing, all the building, the fundamental building was going towards getting what was rightfully theirs. It's leading you to just go find your own victory. Hang on one second. Alright guys, I am so sorry, but my little one needed to come home from school. He got sick, so, but I really want to get your reading finished. So, what Spirit is telling you here? Okay, you see how you have the movement and Spirit asks you to go slow, or the actions were going slowly towards having something tangible. Spirit's recommending, right? You only pick the fruit that's ripe, something tangible this time, okay, where the water's not going to just flow out your spoon. Make the actions genuine and not self-motivated, you know, the flightiness, the in and out. And you need to plant your seeds when it comes to the movement. Okay, you see how I was going slow? It was going so slow it wasn't going anywhere. You need to actually fulfill your, fill your cup with something that you're laying, you know, a foundation with. that you're moving together, right? You can't fundamentally build and move when someone is stuck and stagnant from the, in a situation from the past that they just can't seem to move themselves out of, like finding themselves out of a wet paper bag. They don't know how to heads or tails of a situation, and they can't find themselves out of. So next time, right, you want to fundamentally build with someone where you seeing both, the tangibility coming from both sides of the situation instead of one-sided like you were doing. So guys, let's get you a inspiration card, okay? And they're saying just take it, okay? Take it. Simplicity. Simplify your goals, unclutter your life, surround yourself with the ease of straightforward living and being. No mountains out of molehills needed here. Just tell it like it is. Be sincere and clear in your dealings with people, and you will be rewarded with trust, recognition, and honor. Guys, like it says, be victorious in your own endeavors. You cannot be a leader, a guide, without first promoting that healthy way of being. So that's Spirit's advice, and that's my word, and I'm sticking to it. I love y'all guys, and namaste.